What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Shop Talk over here at 31 Records, my record store in Houston, Texas. It has been a little while, man. I haven't done a Shop Talk video in a minute. I haven't had the time or the energy, honestly. It's been so busy to do. I just haven't had time to do these. When I first started this series, I started it just kind of out of boredom. I had time at the end of my day every day, and I was like, let's film something. So I will prioritize it. I will try to get back on to filming stuff during the day, and then editing it and dropping it for you guys. But yeah, we're back. We're going to talk about something in the Superman movie, which I know is kind of weird. But then also I got a package from, I won't even call him like a viewer or a fan. This is like more or less like a friend at this point. So we're going to do a review, talk about a record from a band called Wayward, Brigade. These are some friends of mine. No More Heroes is the LP title. But we are newly friends. They sent me a package. I'll show you what they sent me, and we'll talk about the music a little bit. But yeah, before we get to that point, we're going to talk Superman. And before we get to that point, I want you to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We're like 100 away from 12K now. We're getting there, man. Next week, I'm flying to New York to go cover the On the Streets Again Oi Fest. It's like a Oi Street Rock Fest up in New York by Authentic Productions NYC. So go check that out. Tickets are still available. It's a 3-day, or it's a 2-day fest, but there's a Thursday pre-show. And Avilda's playing, Claim Choice, Homefront, Liberty and Justice, Bullshit Detector, No Time, Broken Cuffs. There's so many more. Judah's playing. There's so many bands playing. It's going to be an excellent time. And I'm going to be up there obviously filming and recording everything. I'll try to do a couple of live streams, but yeah, check out my Patreon if you haven't done so. We really need some more help on Patreon if you want, but we do giveaways every month. There's an exclusive Discord. If you're in the $10 thing or above, you get our zine free. It's every 2 months. And then there's also input on the channel. Anyways, let's start talking about Superman. So I went and saw Superman. I don't like Superman, like as a character. But I had a free ticket, and I thought, you know what, James Gunn is dope. Let's go see what he's going to do with Superman, a character that I have famously disliked over the years. I used to own a comic book shop, and I just never was. I mean, I'm a Spider-Man guy, and I like Todd McFarlane, so I like Batman, Spider-Man, Spawn. But Spider-Man's my guy. My kiddo is named Parker after Peter Parker. That's legitimately where his name came from. It's not just something I say. Anyways, I was in the theater, and I won't tell you, I won't give plot details away or anything like that, but the movie is really good. It feels like a comic book coming to life. It's the most comic book movie I've ever seen. It felt like I was flipping through the pages of an old Superman comic. There's images that are coming straight from covers. The color palette they use, just the way, I don't know, man, the way it looks, the energy, the vibe of the movie is straight up comic book. It's also Superman. He's a Boy Scout, right? But there's enough crudeness in this movie to be kind of James Gunn, kind of adults will still appreciate this film, but it's clean enough for a family to watch it and kids to enjoy it. It's still Superman, he's still a Boy Scout, but there is references to punk rock in this movie.
Well, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
And I thought it was crazy, man. I thought the casting was phenomenal. Overall, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't want to go crazy. There are things that I found wrong with the movie. Some of the Lex Luthor's a lame ass villain. I just think he's a whack villain, and I'm tired of Lex Luthor. But the performance by what's his name, dude that was in the menu, he was Lex Luthor, and he did a fantastic job. The young lady from Marvelous Miss Maisel, she played Lois Lane. She was a perfect casting. Not only is she gorgeous, but she's got the right attitude. She fits the mold of Lois Lane. She's kind of snarky and tough, but still has a soft side. This new guy that's Superman, I know nothing about the dude. He nailed it. And I also thought Nathan Fillion played Guy Gardner in Green Lantern, to perfection. So, I don't know. If you're into Superman, the score was really good. I don't know, man. It just starts right off in the story, too. You don't have no origin story crap to sit through. Dude, the pacing of the movie is amazing. So, the weak points are few, but they do exist. So 4 out of 5 stars for me. But what I wanted to talk about in Superman is that there was a punk rock band featured in the Superman movie. I don't know if they know they were featured in it, because I know these guys and I've reached out to them and I haven't heard anything. There's nothing I can find online about it. But okay, so in the Superman cartoon, I guess it's Frankenstein or something that he fights at some point, and there is a fictitious pop punk band on a t-shirt in one of the episodes. All right, I'll try to put a picture of it up on screen. In that scene, he's wearing a shirt that says the Mighty Crabjoys. It's like a fictitious pop punk band, right? That band gets brought up in this movie for just a split. It's like in a little piece of dialogue. It's really a throwaway line, right? It has nothing to do with the plot. But in a bedroom, they're fighting at some point in the movie, and they go through this room, and on a wall is a Mighty Crabjoys poster. Again, it means little to nothing, except if you're a punk rock fan. Dude, so at the end of the movie, there's like the credit scene, and there's music playing, and I was like, oh, who is this? And then I hear them singing the Crabjoys thing, and I was like, oh man, I wonder who wrote this. So I just Googled it. I couldn't find nothing about it. But what I did find was a poster that was in the room, and when it happens in the movie, it's a split second. Like, it's literally, it means almost nothing to the plot. I mean, it does mean nothing, but to the actual story, it doesn't do anything. It's just there. It's decoration. So when I Googled it on a Facebook post, I found official poster for the Mighty Crabjoys, the fictional DCU band made up of members of Foxy Shazam, Lucifer, and Daughter, and then it just tells you who the people are that are in this band that did the music, right? But in the image, it was this image. All right, so if you can see this image, you can see that there's these two kids in the foreground. In the background, there's just two like actual punk rockers. Dude, that's Jake and Jordan from Rotten Stitches out of Atlanta, bro. What are we doing? So I don't even know if they know that they're in that movie on that poster. I haven't heard nothing from nobody. So like a real street punk band made it in a DCEU movie, probably without permission. What are we doing? Maybe they know. They might know. It just blew my mind. But shout out to Rotten Stitches, man. That band is awesome. If you like Starving Wolves or The Casualties, like real more metal infused street punk, go check out Rotten Stitches from Atlanta. They're awesome, dude. Great dudes too, man. Super nice guys. Really, really good band. And gigantic human beings. When I met them in LA in person, I couldn't believe how big they were. I was like, oh, I'm tiny. So, but it's really strange to see that poster, and I was like, wait a minute, what are they doing in there? And I couldn't find nothing about it online. So yeah, dude, DCEU features an Atlanta street punk band in their new Superman movie, which I found pretty interesting. All right, I'm gonna flip this camera angle around. I'm gonna show you this Wayward Brigade thing. We'll talk about it a little bit. I've listened to the album a couple of times. I like it quite a bit. I had to listen to it on Spotify because I don't have a record player at work, and then the CD didn't work in my CD player here. I don't know why, but we'll talk about it. We're gonna open up this LP and talk about it a little bit. So yeah, 1 second. All right, so Wayward Brigade. I can't remember where they're from. Maybe Portland or something like that. Let me see if I can find out. I'm a dummy. I should have had this pulled up. But if you can't tell by the artwork, they're a pop punk band, probably out of Portland. That seems like what Micah is, a Portland type of kid. I'm kidding, dude. I'm just busting the kid's balls.
From Maryland.
They were from where?
From Hub City, Maryland.
Maryland. What? Why did I not know that? Maryland? Did I know you were from Maryland, Micah? Bro, I probably should have known that. Whatever. Dude, I really thought they were from like Portland. Whatever. It is what it is. So they sent me a CD. They sent me an LP. They packed it in this crazy ass box. I'm not going to show you the addresses or anything, of course. But in this crazy box is not meant for a vinyl. So when I got it, it's just beat to shit. Look at all these dings and shit in this thing. I got to check it out, though. Let's see if the record's still okay. Honestly, the fact it's all beat up, I'm keeping it forever and ever now because now it has a story. I mean, it was a gift to me anyways. I wasn't going to sell it. But I was bummed out because, I'm a pretentious collector. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, nice. Dude, it's like moss green. I like that. Hold on, let me get a fancy.
I don't see green at all.
Do what?
I said I don't see green at all.
What color is that to you? It's like olive green or moss green.
I don't know, that's weird.
What color is it then?
I don't know, it's a weird gray, steel.
Dude, that is
color.
literally a moss green. That is green. What are you talking about, fucking weirdo? Dude, Colin's making me feel like I'm fucking half dumb.
It's those cataracts. Yours.
Maybe. Now I gotta ask, Micah, tell me what color you think this is.
I'm gonna look up what moss green looks like.
Looks like this.
It was less-
Look up moss green and olive green.
Okay.
It's like a military green kind of.
I don't know, maybe.
It is, dude. I'm telling you.
Dude, I went to art school.
I don't care if you went to art school.
No, I'm saying you.
Oh, me? I wish I went to art school. Actually, I don't. School's stupid. But okay. That's awesome. They also sent me a sticker, which you know I love. I'm trying to decide where I want to put this. I either want to put it on my door here. Actually, Micah, you tell me. I'm going to put it either on my door here, or I have a closet where I do a bunch of work for like my zine, and it's where any kind of artwork goes. I have all kinds of stickers and crap all over it. It's like my personal little space. They sent me a patch and a button, which will go on my new hoodie. Thank you guys. And this is my very first blue t-shirt. I'm like really excited about this because I don't own a blue t-shirt. I do now. Bam! Okay, so we're going to critique this stuff now. I know you really wanted me to do that, Micah. So we're going to critique all of this. Okay, so as far as that's what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to review it all. I just feel bad because I like know him now, and I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to make him cry.
Spend all the time on the t-shirt.
So they wrote me a little note too, which was pretty awesome. He says, not dear, it just says punk rock review. My son Micah watches your show religiously and has been asking me to send you our record nonstop. He says if I send you one, you'll review it on your show. Well, that would be awesome if you would. He played bass on this record, but he's now our lead guitarist for about a year. He really kills it. Check out our videos on YouTube. He also says you may want to carry a few records in your store. Absolutely, positively. I would love to buy some records from you as long as you can ship them in the right box. And that would rule as well. You can email us below, and I can sell you a few at cost. That'd be awesome, dude. I'm 100% support your band. If you do review it on your show and your viewers are interested in getting one, they are available on our Bandcamp, and I'll put that in the description for you guys. So, yeah, he just says, thank you very much, Troy Wayward. Troy, dude, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for taking care of your kiddo and bringing him up right. This is awesome. I give him a lot of crap, but it's just because I feel like he's my kid. And I'm also a curmudgeonly old man, so there is that. So, okay, as far as like a review, I review everything. I review the artwork. I review the music. So the music is very 77 style punk. Think like U.S. Bombs, early Clash, maybe a little, what shirt am I wearing right now? No, that's Lucero. Swingin' Utters. I thought I was wearing my Swingin' Utters shirt still. Swingin' Utters. It's very much in that vein. The first few songs leave a little to be desired in the department of like guitar licks and stuff like that. So I was a little worried, but it really does pick up towards the middle of the record. And honestly, after the first listen, I got into it more. So the second time I listened to it, the first few songs I didn't have the same reaction. I liked them more, if that makes any sense. So I really enjoyed it upon more than one listen. So let me pull up my Spotify, and I will show you this or tell you the songs that I like the best. So I have a few that I really, really liked. The whole album, as a just rule of thumb, I thought was pretty great. So the opening track I thought was pretty good. No Hope is a pretty good song, but towards the, I guess like the B side, side B, let me look at the actual album. It would definitely be, I don't know, it doesn't say side A or B, but the song Same Again and Defy and Resist were the two that I liked the absolute most. But the whole album has a very late 90s, early 2000s US Bombs feel, and that's one of my favorite bands. So I really gravitated towards this a lot. And if I was in a record store and I saw this record, I would definitely blind buy this. This looks like something I would listen to. If this kind of artwork attracts you, then the music will too. My only critique on the actual layout would be that I think that the skull and crossbones should have been a little more menacing looking, and I think that the logo should be a little different than it is, but that's just a personal preference. That's their stuff. They do what they want with it. I do like this down here, the No More Heroes in the typewriter, like label font. I love that. I really like the high contrast colors, or the high contrast, I guess, black and white, but with a yellow background. I like the blue, bright blue. You know what's weird too? Check this out. So my shop is yellow. I just realized this. You know what that looks like? It looks like my stinking, my bins that I built. So here's the wood for my new bins. Micah, how weird is this, dude? I accidentally made my bins that look like your record. So if you look at my bins, they're going to be blue, just like your album. My walls are yellow. Are we sponsoring you guys? I didn't even know it. Now we'll do some hot pink shit, make it look just like it. That's awesome. Well, clearly I can't crap on your color scheme, huh? How funny would it be if I was like, yeah, I don't like the colors, and then somebody walks in here like, what are you talking about? You love the colors. I'm like, you're right, I do. Okay, the LP comes to the insert. Look at this rad rock and roller. That's Troy, by the way. That's his pops, the singer. Leader of the band. Yo, I'm glad you put a thank you list. This is how I used to find out about all my bands. That's what I'm talking about. With that olive green vinyl, moss green, booger green, whatever you want to call it, it's green.
Double gray olive is the closest thing I found to it.
Double gay olive, what?
Double gay olive. Yeah.
Why you gay olive? It's pretty close. It's a little more green than that, though. It's closer to this.
Yeah. Well, you can do a survey and see what people want to call it.
I don't care enough to do that. Yeah, that's awesome. But I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I really like Troy's vocals on this. They're a little like snotty version of like they sound familiar, yet I can't exactly place what they remind me of at the same time. It's really frustrating. But they're like a nasally, I say snotty in a good way, nasally snotty 77 style punk. Not quite lower class brats. It's like a little nasalier than that, but it's, yeah, man, I dig his vocals, man, really do. The lyrical content, I mean, this is, if you see all this, you can imagine what the lyrical content is about, and that's my jam. Yo, there's Micah. Ah, look at this dude. That's awesome. That is cool, man. Also, man, sincerely, thanks for the shirt. I kind of collect shirts. Like, my wife is like, why do you buy so many damn shirts? I'm like, I don't know, man. Because I'm fat, I'm constantly in between sizes. That's why. But yeah, Wayward Brigade is a band that I think if they, I don't know where they're at in their journey or their lifespan, but I think they're a really good band, especially for this kind of music. I think that they would have done really well touring with bands like One Man Army. You guys know how much I love that band. US Bombs, another band that I dearly love. So I don't know, man. Good stuff from a good group of people. I appreciate you sending me that. I'm probably going to upload the LP onto my channel, just to let people hear it. So if you're interested, I'm going to put their Bandcamp in the description. You can go support them that way. Please do. If you like it, please buy it at least digitally. But if they have physical copies, buy those first, please. But yeah. All right, I'm going to go get some pizza with Colin. Dun, dun, dun. We'll see you bastards later. And I'm also going to film, like, show you guys me putting this together. I cut, like, I got the schematics from Chris Klink, but I cut all this wood and then I painted it myself to make my bins. It's kind of intimidating to do all that. They're going to look a lot like this, but not really, because I'm not going to have the bottom bin, because I wanted to be able to slide things underneath the bin, like I have this stuff here. They'll look basically like this in blue. But yeah. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We're trying to hit that 12K mark. Otherwise, man, see you on the next one. Peace.